So I wanted to show you this 9 water team. I'll explain the team as we go, picking up every water, and our Illuvials are going to cast super fast. Umbra and the Sinelf are going to be our 2 carries. I think this is one of the best teams, and I did just upload a video on one of the other best teams, and that's 7 rogues. Really clutch game, so I'll link that down below. Early game, we're gonna buy 2 experience. Spend 8 gold buying those 2. You can, at this round here, also after this round, you can spend another 8 gold, getting all the way to 5. But here I'll show you just doing a fast level to 5, so we'll do that. The reasoning here is we're obviously stronger at 5 because we've got 5 Illuvials down, so more chance of winning. If you win the round, you get an extra gold, which can make up for the lack of econ, because we don't have 10 gold here, which we otherwise would have, which gives you that interest, which would be 1 gold per round. The other reason is you get an extra chance at tier 1s. So going to 5 has definitely helped us win these first 2 rounds. If you are playing this 9 water build, we want to pick up the Caribou here for sure. Yeah, if you are playing this 9 water build, you do want to just toggle over here and see if there's a water links available. At the moment in this game there's not, it's just the fire links. And I'll just show you the 9 water we're going to go for is essentially every water tier 1 and above that's available. We're going to have to put them all down, plus the ranger. But we'll also need one of the tier 0. So I'm just holding on to this Rocco. It kind of doesn't matter which one it is. We'll see later. Maybe the Flesh is the better one, because it'll get us to 3 Scion. As far as augments go, we do want mega power for the... Oh, we picked up the Raptor earlier. Yeah, we do want a mega power for the Sinelf. There is the Caradillo. That's super good, because if we can manage to finish this Raptor, having the 2 toxic early is just super good at the moment. I'd almost say toxic might be a little bit broken. All the composites got buffed. It's just that toxic you can gain from stage 2, so it's very easy to get toxic. And luckily, even though we're not really building a team around Raptorus, it does just happen to fit into this 9 water team because they're both water. But like I said, it's really the Umbra and the Sinelf that is carrying here, which will hopefully be obvious later. You'll be able to see. Especially the Sinelf, his beam is insane at the moment. Oh, we got Predator. That would have been good in my last team. But this is going to be way too good. This on Umbra with 9 water is insane, but we'll put it on the Raptor. I mean, it's got on the Raptor here as well. This is kind of why we went 6, just a little bit extra chance for these higher tier Illuvials. And obviously the win streak that we wanted to keep. There's the Ebb. So what I might do here is, we still haven't got a water. I'm actually just going to get rid of these 2. And we'll chuck in these waters. So that is very big, getting toxic already, and the 5 water. So we're probably not going to be able to get the Ripe Lance, but we'll keep picking them up and try get it. It's just that Ripe Lance and toxic is so competitive at the moment that everyone, because the fighter, toxic in general is just a good team to build around, but fighter is popular at the moment. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you feel like you've gotten anything out of these videos or any of my content in the past, make sure to use my code Web3 in your account setting. Make sure you renew it, because it does need renewing every 30 days. That'll help me out a lot. Alright, Thorns. I don't know about this one. Every 2 seconds a highest health enemy against, yeah. We'll go with this one. The longer we can keep the Caradillo alive, the more toxic. It just does so much work. Finally got the Aqua Blaster, which I am going to chuck on the Ranger now. Let's go 7. I'm actually going to go all the way to 8. I don't know, you might not always do this, but we're still going to have 28 gold to roll down. I do want more seconds to do this though, and I've given myself too busy talking, but we'll chuck those in. We do get 7 water and get those Umbras and the Sinelfs. I might have to pull this off with toxic. You can see how good it is. All that white damage there is the toxic damage, and maybe a bit of Thorns as well. This would be insane if I actually finish the Raptorus. I'll definitely keep this augment on him. Get rid of the Scarabok, and there's the Alfie dash. Alfie. Get rid of that. I'll keep this. I probably should. I just noticed the Alpha here. It's going to beam through everything. But this is pretty much the team. Well, this is the team. Just need more stage 2s and 3s. Again, ideally you would, the Grocko isn't bad. It gives our front line a little bit more tank stats, but I think the Flish is probably better. Just to buff up the Alfie a little bit more. Get him to 3 Scion, 60 Mega Power. Attack range, attack speed. I'm going to do that. I can chuck that on there. Umbra. It just means he's not walking around as much. A bit more attack speed. Gets his attacks off a little bit better, but maybe the Omega Power was better. Playing a similar build. Yeah, he's got 7 water. Hasn't quite got to 9s. A lot of people play 7 water. You can stay at 7 water and maybe go more Scion. Like, I think you could maybe get to 5 Scion. But I find the 9 water just better. If you do come up against a bit of a mirror matchup where they have 7 water, just that extra regen can make the difference between you getting your Omegas off before they do, and therefore getting a kill just before they do, and that kind of snowballs into just being a lot better. I don't think that's necessarily the difference here. I think the difference here is I've just got a generally stronger team, the Raptor, and that's a lot of damage already, which will go up significantly once he gets to stage 2. So I'm just going to roll down a little bit here, mostly because I just want to, I'm so close to hitting the dash and the Sinalf, which didn't pay off, but I did get another Raptor, which is crazy. I only need 2 more of those. But if I had the stage 2s of these already, I wouldn't have rolled down. Arguably I probably should just chill and stop rolling. But finishing the stage 2s of these is such a big boost. This position is a bit annoying. Thankfully with water, these guys charge their energy, even without auto attack. Yeah, see, he is top damage without even being out of auto attack the whole game. There's a Sinalf. I think this will be the funnest. This is probably the best. Yeah, this is probably the best. That Invon's good, but let's go the energy regen. And we'll chuck it on the Sinalf. See how many. I think he's going to just perma cast. Let's roll down here. Wow, another Raptor. Whoop, I needed that. Xeno Link, I missed out on it though. I'll pick up the Alfie, we might end up selling it as an ebb. Really don't care about the slapping. Can't believe there's no dashes. Most of the times I've played this, I've been able to actually hit the Umbra. I don't know if someone else is playing it in the lobby or I've just been unlucky. There's a dash. Let's get rid of the Alfie. Or actually, I'll get rid of the ebb. I'm gonna hold on to this Alfie. There's if I do end up hitting the Duelif, which I often do, it kind of becomes an even more of a free win because you end up with Steam. Because we've already got Steam with Rake. This is going to give extra mega power and energy regen. Not that we really need the energy regen, but yeah, let's see. So by the time he finishes casting, he's already casting the second one. Oh, he got stunned. But yeah, Sinalf with that setup is basically perma casting. Once a few more of these, I'm sure there's some Raptors in with all these players. I mean, there's 2 here on the board here. So once they all get knocked out, I can start re-rolling for this last Raptor. He's hit 9 water. He just hasn't got the toxic. He's got some really good augments here, and he hasn't got the alpha yet. So he's playing 2 tier 0s. He's got the alpha here. I don't know why he hasn't put it down. This could be fun, the bouncing around. This is probably better, but we'll take this. Oh wow, there's the Raptor. Okay, that actually could be pretty fun on the Raptor. Let's combo. The Ripe Lance is going to be bouncing around. Make sure I'm not getting too stunned by the Fernite with the Sinalf beam. Check out the damage. Yeah, look at that beam from the Sinalf. Just basically one-shot everything. But I think that perfectly showcased why I think Sinalf is maybe the best unit at the moment. Is because of what he could just do then. So ideally you would also have the Atlas, stage 2, Atlas, the Axon. That'll give you Harbinger. And the Ranger weapon at stage 2 is also Harbinger, which just makes them both a bit more tanky. So when they are mega, they're going to get extra resistances. I didn't hit the Axon, which is unfortunate. The other reason I bring that up is because you might be wondering at 9 what do you put in? It would be the mammoth is what I usually do, and I roll down for that as well. Because if you can hit stage 3, which can be quite easy because it's not that contested, then that's a third harbinger. But right now I'm gonna try hit these dashes because he's not, and the alphies because he's not playing either of them. Wow, I hit their Carablo. And we're so healthy that I'm not going to change position. I'm just going to focus on rolling down a little bit. I think there's a really good chance I'm going to hit the Julep here. Maybe not this round, but before this game's over. The Ebb I'm actually going to pass on for now. There's the Umbra. I could change. I think I'll just leave. I can always change these around later. The extra attack range on the riflelands might actually be better. It's crazy I've only found one of these blasters. Unless I've been skipping them, maybe my brain hasn't been picking it up. Same with the Atlas. We'll just keep rolling here. Not too far off the Alfie. And getting the last Atlas wouldn't be bad either. I don't mind stacking up here just because I guess the more things are stacked up, the beam is a bit more reliably going to hit a bunch of stuff. Well, he's got Arcanite between his Ranger, I guess. Yeah, his Ranger and Furiox, which I just destroyed. It's the beam and the Alfie. Other thing that's making this so easy for me, that you probably already noticed, but I'm going hyper. Full water team completely counters his full fire team, so maybe he's done really well against other players. And I've just completely countered him with the hyper. I don't think he can get more of a counter than this, or Toxic Emblem. So I'm just going to grab this because this game's done anyway, like I'm not going to lose. And I can show you how OP this is. If you ever get the Toxic Emblem in the current meta, definitely grab it because it's quite OP at the moment. Yeah, you'll see this play out, but it's pretty insane. So it's doing 2 poison stacks every 2 seconds instead of 1 every 4. And we know how much damage it's already been doing with just stacking 1 every 4. See if we can get this Alfie and then we'll move on to level 9. Just taking the tier 5s out of the equation. A little more chance of hitting the Alfie. Doesn't have any, does he? Should grab that Xenolink. There it is. Don't have enough for 9, but that's... Yeah, if this matchup wasn't already easy enough with the Hyper, I've now got 3 Toxic and there's Steam. What's his Omega Power at? Yeah, 190 permacasting. I mean, Toxic. It's crazy how much damage Toxic does so quickly is what I'm surprised about. It's a 10-second game and that's how much Toxic did already. Alright, let's go 9. Actually, no, this is probably better. Grab a 3rd Scion. Ten-second game? No, not quite. 11 seconds. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, make sure to watch the other Rogue video. Feel free to ask me anything down below, and we'll see you next time.